Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is Warm Up 182. And this morning, I am actually, as you can tell, I'm in my so-called music studio office because I'm getting set up really early this morning to be on Alpha State with Eric Thompson, which I'm a guest speaker there. So it's going to be kind of fun. So I want to touch a little bit on what I talked about yesterday and kind of weave it into what I'm going to talk about today. But yesterday, you remember I talked about the difference between the word create and the word have. So when you are looking at your life and saying, I want to have this, right, you're relinquishing your power to create, and you're putting the hands of your life in other people's power to do something for you, as opposed to saying, I want to create something, meaning that you're doing it yourself. But what it comes down to is a state of mind, if you will, or what we call your belief system. And to kind of give you this, I'll give you a simple little story that I heard the other day from Darren Hardy, who wrote the book, The Compound Effect. And he just said, that our belief systems form where we end up in life and where we go. And the story he told, the scenario was two young men who were identical twins. And they both came from a family that had a alcoholic father who was a really bad alcoholic. And so fast forward to their lives and when they become adults and what they've done, and very different worlds. And there's one of the brothers who has followed in the footsteps of his father. He's also become an alcoholic, has not been successful, has not done well. And then there's this other brother who is phenomenally successful, done amazingly well. So when they went and asked the question to the brothers, so they went to the first brother and said, I'm just curious, tell me, how did you end up where you are today? And he said, well, I ended up where I am today because my father was an alcoholic, and I became an alcoholic because of that, right? And that's his world, his perception, that's his belief system, right? And then they go to the second brother and they said, I'm just curious, how'd you become so successful? He said, I became so successful because my father was an alcoholic, and that's not the path that I wanted to go down in life, and I made a different choice. So have, create. It's interesting to think about it though, but we make so many excuses, and as soon as we allow something to be an excuse to take control of our lives in a negative way, we're giving up our power to be the person we want to be and who we want to be. So I want you to think about today in your world, is your belief system benefiting you, right? Is the belief system you have benefiting you? Are you in that mindset of create, or are you in that mindset of have? Really think about that. Really think about your world on the big picture, and do you live in the world of create, or do you live in the world of have? And what we find is that in the world of have, there's a lot of excuses. And by the way, when you make an excuse, you've already given up. You've already given up. And we have to be able to allow ourselves to fail, right? Make a decision and fail. So don't be indecisive. Make a decision and fail. Learn from that failure and move on, and allow our belief system to believe that we can change, we can do something different than what's happened in the past, or what types of things in our lives have caused us to have some challenges, if you will, and you lean into those challenges. So again, I want you to think about that. So is your belief system benefiting you, right? And are you living in the world of create, or are you living in the world of have? All right, that's my warm up for today. Again, you guys, please share this stuff. I don't do this just because I love being on camera. I do this because I like to positively impact people and get their brains just kind of thinking, right? These are small little snippets of information, but hopefully it sends you down a path to go seek out more information. And by the way, this stuff that I was talking about today came from a mentor program that I'm doing it's called Impact Theory University with Tom Ballou, and he was talking about this whole concept of excuses and belief systems. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.